All right, today is October the 8th, 2016, and right now at 8:58 p.m. we have a temperature of 67 degrees here in the foothills. We've got a relative humidity of 26%. The dew point is 31 degrees, and the barometer is reading 29.96. And we're looking at the northwest Atlantic water vapor loop, and we can see that a mysterious area of high pressure has pushed this storm. This is Nicole. This was a hurricane. This is now a tropical storm with 50-mile-per-hour winds. Pushed this storm quite a bit south. This storm was right around here as this thing here, Matthew. These two are side by side, and we can see that this storm has been bulldozed to the south. We also have another area right here of low pressure trying to spin. And also we have some flow towards Florida and into the Gulf of Mexico. All right, so the question is what's going to happen to this storm, Nicole? And so let's go take a look at the hurricane map, and let's have 50-mile-per-hour winds for Nicole, a core pressure of around 999 millibar, and the storm is moving south at 5 miles per hour. Okay, so now apparently they're showing that the storm is going to turn around on and by Monday this will be heading north. So they pushed it south for some reason. Now they're going to allow it to move back north. So we'll see what happens. All right. So they moved that storm out of the way, presumably to prevent emerging of Matthew right here, which is scheduled to move out into the Atlantic towards the east. And so they moved this other storm out of the way. Nicole was pushed out of the way, and that's what that looks like. We had a very odd, mysterious area of high pressure just show up and start creating a huge bow in this moisture field that was moving right up to the northeast, and that would have taken this hurricane and everything along with it. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on all that. Let's take a look at the IR map. We can see this is a very intense storm. They are hitting it with microwave. This morning I was not able to do a video, but there was a tremendous blast pattern on this storm earlier today. And also we see that Matthew is still skirting the east coast, going through North Carolina and dumping a lot of rain. There's been a lot of, over 800 people were killed in Haiti as this Category 5 storm moved through the area. I think it was a Cat 5 when it went through there, Category 4 or 5. A lot of people got killed. Okay, so let's take a look at the Caribbean map. We have the visible light mode. We can see a lot of photoshopping over the top of Nicole. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of these frames. Okay, so this storm apparently was hit. We can see a ring here moving out. And we have a lot of photoshopping here, the overlay, the sparkly overlay. So they're trying to wind that system down. And right now, obviously, it's moving south. It's not moving north. It's moving south right now, according to the satellite map. Let's take a look at the water vapor loop for the Caribbean. We can see that Nicole is being pushed south. We have the grid on here. We can see that southbound movement. And then we see some high pressure right here. We have clockwise movement right here. We've got high pressure. That'll prevent Nicole from heading back towards Florida. We do have some float right through the north side of Cuba right here. But apparently they've got this storm scheduled to move back north, and that's interesting because we've got something trying to spin here. They're going to have to either neutralize this or maybe the entire thing will merge. These two systems will merge. We'll have to watch and see. This does have a transmitter on it, and that's the only reason this has not developed very quickly into a hurricane. We have a transmitter right here, and we can see that the outline of that. Okay, now let's take a look at the west coast. We had some late afternoon chemtrails, and that's because we have a moisture field, another moisture field moving in to Southern California, which is threatening to bring cooler temperatures and maybe some rain. And so when that happens, the jets are sent up. They spray the moisture field offshore and also over our area with the chemtrail mix, and we don't get any rain. They're maintaining the warm temperatures and preventing the rain. And also we have a low pressure system right here. This is right around 1,000 millibar, but this could bring some rain. And if we go ahead and take a look at the surface analysis map, something is interesting here. We have a low pressure featured right here, and the high that is normally taking up the entire East Pacific is right here. This little tiny area right here, and this is moving north, and then we have this low moving to the southeast, and a cold front. So this may bring some cool temperatures. It's up to these sociopaths controlling our weather as to what will actually happen. Here's the rainbow loop, the IR map for the Northeast Pacific, and we can see we've got a moisture field right here moving in to Southern California. And so that's why we saw the chemtrails. They're trying to prevent any sort of precipitation. But right behind that is this thing. This is that low we were just looking at on the surface map. And this is moving sort of in the southeast direction. And so we'll have to see what they do. There's very little high pressure installed out here in the East Pacific. So maybe this is part of a plan to bring some cooler temperatures and maybe some rain. We'll have to keep an eye on that. It's all in their hands. Okay, so that is the report, and we'll just leave it right here and watch as a hurricane, or rather tropical storm Nicole, is bulldozed to the south. Okay, so that's it. We'll do another one tomorrow.